Jim Davis securing yet another victory here. Yep. Out of the way, boys. Jim's in town.
All right, so everyone's welcome. We're trying out standard decks as we're prepping for Worlds. First two didn't go so well. That's okay. We're still trying decks from this Japanese tournament. It had like 100 players. We have 4 decks to play. The first two are First two both had really, really good ideas, but the lists were really rough. But now we're trying out this deck I'm actually very excited about. So if you watch my content a lot, you would know that I spent a lot of time trying to make this red-green Smuggler Surprise Calamity deck work. And I just couldn't get there. It conceptually seems so cool, but I just couldn't get it to work. But now you see here, Yuya Yoshihira went 5-2 in Japanese tournament playing this deck. And there are obviously a lot of big additions. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges is unbelievable. Not only just a really powerful card, but also insane with Calamity. Where if you could copy it, attack with it again, it's just absolutely busted. Winston gets a combo, Winston gets on the spot, which is really, really cool. Terror of the Peak, similar thing also. Only 2 Overlord of the Hauntwoods, a little weird, but Roxanne's great. And Outcast Trailblazer is like the stone cold nuts in this deck. Gets to play a Rampant Growth here and Glimpse the Core. And again, the main card here is Smuggler Surprise, right? This is just 6 mana, put 2 creatures in. You put in a Calamity and an Overlord, win the game, which is pretty sweet. So, is it going to work? I don't know, honestly. I'm very excited to try it, though, because I like this deck a lot. And let's just do it. So, let's get right to the games. Brought to you by Team JB Hobbies. Folks, the holidays are coming up, all right? And it's hard to imagine a cooler gift than one of these things, all right? Me and Nicole did one of these on stream. It was awesome. Escape Room in a box, bunch of smaller puzzles also. Just really, really cool, handmade, clever, well-crafted puzzles. The kind of gift where you open it, you're just like, wow, that's really, really, really cool. So if your loved ones, friends, family looking for gifts, buy early this holiday season. Check out Team JB Hobbies. Use promo code JIM5, 5% off your order at teamjbhobbies.com. Check them out. On the play. All right. Glimpse the Core, Calamity, 4 lands. I mean, honestly, I think Glimpse the Core is just so good in this deck that this is fine. We need some help, but you gotta have a little faith in your deck too, so I'm gonna keep this. All right, so Gorge, go. We haven't seen Rampant Growth in Standard in a really, really long time. This only gets Forests, obviously. Basic Forest, which is very important. But still, obviously, that's fine for Rampant Growth, you know? Rampant Growth been deemed too good for Standard for a long time, so. We have Fountain Port, too, so a little bit of action with our lands if we flood. Calamity. The Walking Calamity. Blue-black seems like a hard matchup. Just like counter spells, removal spells, quick clock. But we'll see what we can do. Only 1 Cavernous Souls in his list. A little weird. Why hasn't any deck found a way to take advantage of the bounce land in Standard? What would take advantage of it? Like, it's a cool card, but... I mean, the version of this deck that I was playing Spelunking in the bounce land. Because they play well together, obviously. Which might be a thing to explore, but... Double colors is tough. Alright, so let's make a fish token. Fish. They obviously have a counter spell up. Haha. Alright, draw their land. Well, we ain't drawing too well, but that's fine. We cast Terror here, but definitely just counter it, so I'm just gonna hold that. I might just draw a card up as fish. Stack. Say go. Bramble Familiar. Card's okay. Here comes the Fairy Mastermind. So we'll draw a response. Should we draw on their turn, right? Yeah, we should draw on their turn. It's fun. There's 1 Cavern Souls in this deck, which I think is a very odd number to have. Cavern seems pretty good in these decks, so all of these lists seem to have issues, you know. But they do well an event. We'll try them out. Attack for 3. Again, this seems like a really tough matchup right off the bat. Just like counter spells, cheap clock, flash threats, deep cavern bats, like. All right, so you know, if you're holding Go for the Throat and Mana Leak, seeing your opponent have a bunch of 6-drops in their hand is obviously a great place to be. All right, so let's draw a card. This deck's from like a 100-person Japanese tournament. Most of the lists I have are from that or from Magic Online leagues.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Whatever, I guess we'll start jamming spells. Alright, sure. Here's Calamity. Like... So, make him use the first mana leak. The problem with Calamity is that it's extremely powerful as a combo piece, but very bad by itself. So in a spot like this, when you draw 7 lands or 10 lands or whatever, and have only a few spells, doesn't really do a lot. Second Mirrix, they go. Draw Terror of the Peaks. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know if we can win, but whatever. Just play this thing. Here's Calamity. It's like we're playing like a Timmy deck or a kitchen table deck against an actual competitive deck. We'll attack. It says Death Touch. I guess I wouldn't want to trade Calamity for the Reef. I guess I won't attack. Just say go. Because obviously we can copy Terror to be insane, but like I don't know if we can do, we'll probably do that, but I have Curiosity too. Pretty wild that he casts on their turn to draw 4 cards or whatever, but we're just go next game. Alright. Tough. Rough. Honestly, it's been a really rough day. Rough 2 days. Like, our last few days on stream have been really, really difficult. We're drawing horribly, hitting every bad matchup. Like, it is what it is, you know, but... Alright, so we're going to bring in Pick Your Poisons and Torch the Towers. These Obliterate Bolts are actually kind of, like, only okay. Clasm's not bad either. Shave a Bolt. We're going to shave, I think, the Calamities. They just don't seem very good in a matchup like this because they're just so hard to put it together. Same with Terror of the Peaks. We don't want to cut all our Boom Booms, but I guess Pick Your Poison isn't that good, right? Bolting the Curiosity is pretty cool. Pyroclasm pretty cool too. This Torch Tower also kills it. We just need to like lean up on our threats here because they just have a bunch of counter spells and we're not playing enough Cavern of Souls. Rex is uncounterable. Probably better than Ballborn Tyrant. I'm just gonna get the Terrorist too. Just play more of a controlling game. On the play. Hand's good. Hand's really good. So all right. Passage go. They mulligan to 6. We have turn 2 Glimpse, turn 3 Plot. Fire Siren. All Japanese decks today? No. I have 4 decks in this tournament. I'm honestly pretty impressed with these deck lists so far, so we have a lot more decks from Magic Online challenges and so on and so forth. Alright, so Glimpse the Corp. Let's go get our Farce. And now we have 4 mana for an Overlord or Overlord, Plot Trailblazer, a lot of options here. The problem with the Desert Bounce line is it makes colorless colorless. If it was a Gruul turf, we'd be talking. I think Gruul turf would actually be like insane. It'd be really, really good with Spelunking. But alright, so we can kill one of these, we can Overlord, we can plot the Trailblazer. We have a lot of options here. Just resolving red Overlord is kind of cool. Just like get it in play, start taking down. Plotting Trailblazer is pretty cool too. If we plot the Trailblazer, it's like really hard for them to like do anything on the future turn. Yes, impending Overlord cast the Cavern is still uncounterable. I think the lack of Caverns here is pretty bad, but Overlording or plotting Trailblazer threatens Surprise next turn if they tap out, which is pretty powerful, honestly. I'm going to plot Trailblazer. Just say yeah. No Beans, also interesting, I agree. Here's Deep Cavern Bat. That's so they have to take Smuggler Surprise, basically. I guess I don't have to, but they choose to. And now I think the game is over, so... Missed the land drop. Yeah, the game's over. That's the thing where, like, if they do ever stumble, the game just ends. So, play Trailblazer, add a red. Play land, play Overlord. And that's kind of it, honestly. Kill the bat, draw a card. And, yeah, I think we're good here. Draw Pyroclasm. Cool. Must kill this if we lose. We have other Overlords in play. Got the surprise back also. Deep Cavern Bat returns. And we probably just Pyroclasm, honestly. We can kill our own Trailblazer. I guess Overlord too. Yeah, we're just fine. It doesn't actually matter what happens. So the game's over. So that's fun. Game 3. Now we're on the draw. So if you're even more inclined to want to put in more, maybe just like cut some surprises too. Now we've cut so much of the top end that like casting a surprise for the surprise cost is rough. I almost don't hate just like bringing in Bolt and Brotherhood's End, just being like total control. Shavik Armadillo. I guess surprise, like just to draw cards end step is fine too. This is 24 lands. Top 4 creatures and lands. Maybe Brotherhood's End is too slow on the draw, but yeah, these armadillos are rough too. Alright, let's try this. Taco says, question when testing, how many games would you like to have played with the deck that you like by the end of testing? I think they were considering playing. Like a lot, I mean. Alright, hand's pretty bad. 2-lander. I guess Surprise could draw another land. We have a bunch of rules, but I'm going to keep. This hand's kind of stinks, but I think that on the draw, we just need to, like, it's not a great matchup, but just, like, keep our cards, so. Other Pyroclasm, not so good. We are certainly not soft to Deep Cavern Bat, though. That's kind of a cool thing. Unfortunately, all of our kill spells are sorceries, so this flash threat ends that's going to be really rough for us. Alright, well, that's what it works, I guess. Alright, well, we need to find a land. They'll play Mastermind. We'll just kill it, which is fine. The problem is, like, Obliterating Bolt doesn't line up very well against the Curiosity because it's not an instant. So, like, I almost wonder if Scorching Dragonfire is just better. Like, you don't draw a land. Alright, well, I guess that's that. They don't have a threat. Alright, sure. Here's Spyglass Siren, sure. They're gonna map. It's a Gix. That's really bad. If they just have Counterspell into Gix, we're in big trouble. Untap and draw. Alright. I guess whatever. Like, I mean, sure. Yeah, it's cast Pyroclasm, they'll counter it, untap, play Gix, start drawing cards, the game is over. I mean, if we draw that for Brothers in, I guess, but they can start with a flash threat too. They don't actually. Wow, okay. Here's a land and a Gix. Alright. I mean, are we like actually still in this game, or be kind of cool? So we could allow them to get one-hitted and try and cast a Smuggler Surprise to draw some lands. Playing Obliterating Bolt here is pretty tempo negative. I guess we could play Brotherhood's End and just try and, like, it's like they are probably not playing multiple things at this point. Yeah, let's do this. So now they're going to counter it. Okay, so here's a negate. So they'll get to draw at least one card. Ideally, we draw a land and can double bolt. Other spot where, like, Cavern of Souls for Overlord would be great. The Dimir deck is a snowball deck. It's a deck where once they get their Gix or their Curiosity going and they draw a bunch of cards, the game just ends. So you really need to do stuff. If they have another counter here, we probably are dead. I mean, we draw land. We draw an untapped land. and can double spell these, we have a decent chance. But they take one of the Overlords. We draw a land. All right, so let's Obliterating Bolts Gix. They'll counter it, and then we'll bolt again. It resolves, actually. Okay. You play a land. I am somewhat inclined just to cast Pyroclasm. We're not getting a 2-for-1 out of it. Sure. All right. I mean, somehow, Palpatine. No, I'm sorry. Somehow, we're still in this game. They have a mirror. Mirrors is annoying, but we probably just plot here. We could also Smuggler Surprise in response to their Mirrors. And just like try and draw some lands. I like that better, actually. Just say go. Alright, so surprise, mill 4. And get some lands. Okay. We obviously can't play them main phase, but this game's been weird. Oh, they have Kaido? Damn. Kaido, Bane of Nightmares. Okay, so we have a
Looks like I gotta fight my way out of this.
4 loyalty planeswalker. It's about to be a 5 loyalty planeswalker. Damn, that's gross. Surveil 2. They bin a Deep Cavern Bat, so they definitely have a counterspell. That's bad for us. Did they not use... Oh, I'm sorry, they drew a card off of it. All right, so let's go land Obliterating Bolt. Try and kill Kaido. If they negate it, we'll fire up our Trailblazer and just like... We kill the Kaido too?
Inconceivable!
What is going on? How we? I don't understand how we're in this game, folks. I don't even believe this. Like, we missed our 3rd land drop for like 2 turns against like a tempo counterspell, you know, whatever deck. I am also struggling to place what their hand is here. Like, start mapping. It's a reef. It could be a soft. They could have some soft counters, like the counters to pay 2. In which case, maybe we just plot the Overlord. Or not, whatever. Impending the Overlord. Yeah, I'm just gonna... They got a tie binder too, I guess, right? I'd be happy if they did that, though, so because we'll Overlord, so... If you Impending, you don't draw off the Trailblazer. Alright, let's get a Mountain. I'm pretty sure we just Impending the... I think they have the counters to pay 2, so... I'm gonna just cast this Overlord for its Impending cost. Then next turn we can play around, hardcast it, playing around the counter space 2.
Spawn more Overlords.
Okay. I mean, this does falter to Kaido, I guess. There's a Kaido, which is like a reasonable card they could have, but... Okay, 13, 1 poison. Fortunately, we're drawing a lot of land too, but... Alright, we're going to try and cast Overlord. Two mana up for the soft counter. Oh, they have 2 of them? That's annoying. That's fine, though. Alright, so we just really, really want to draw a, any Boomer next turn, basically. I think I would pretty happily trade Trailblazer for a Reef here. How did I qualify for Worlds? Cheated. Hacking the system. Only way I can get in. I won a lot of matches this year. I didn't top any Pro Tours, but I had a pretty good year overall. We draw Pick Your Poison. That is not the banger I was looking for. But Raven resub, thanks so much. Yeah, it's the match points. It's just like if you get enough match points over the course of the year, you know, there's an at-large kind of thing. All right, I'm just going to Pick Your Poison to kill the flyer. And, I mean, Overlord's coming in soon enough. I can't believe we're stuck on 2 lands this game, you know? It's kind of crazy. Bean seems good here, too. Like, we're probably going to lose this game, but I'm very impressed that we were, like, still in it. Man, we suck. All right, I mean, our Overlord's on. It's probably going to die, but Overlord of the Haunts better than random cards, for sure. How many cool lands are in this deck? It's like 1 Fountain Port, and that's it. Like, it's like these some cooler lands. You know, this deck makes a bunch of mana, like. Alright. I think we're just about dead here, honestly. But these Mirror tokens are going to finish us off. Honestly, though, not a bad showing. Given how bad this game started. Yeah, Mirrors twice. Deep Cavern Bat. Good luck with that, right?
Where are they?
What can we even draw here? I don't know, honestly. I think one of the issues these decks have had that we played so far today is they all have a lack of velocity. They're just not drawing that many cards. And just not finding the things we need, realistically. Like, so, like, if they have their good draw, great. Everything is wonderful. But when the games get ugly and scrappy, they're just, like, not producing the things that you need. This top 8'd Japanese draw or top 16'd. Also, folks, first, remember, my name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Hit that like button, follow button. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. If you like what I'm doing here. So, 4th Mirrix token. That's it. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Again, seems like an awful matchup. We played a decent game. It's cool. All right. Try it again. Overlord Calamity. Terror Bolts. I guess we're keeping, like, again, you have a little faith in our deck. You know, we're drawing to, you know, 4 Rampant Growths, 4, I guess it's only 2 Green Overlords. We saw that game with the Green Overlord is a little weird later in the game. Like, it doesn't really do anything. But the ramp element is pretty important. So, I don't know. You know what this deck needs? Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That's what this deck needs. Here's a Lush Portico. I would say that we should be really against Domain, because the combo's really good against them. Obliterating Bolt's not, unfortunately, so that sucks, but sure. Oh, they bet a Kaya? Ooh, okay. Play a Passage of their own. Just got a Mountain, I guess. Ship the Mountain. Smuggler's Surprise. That's fine, honestly. It's just a way to draw some lands. Am I testing a Balloon Man deck today? No, I haven't seen any of those. Alright, so Fabled Passage. Yeah, Obliterate Bolt seems pretty bad. Just like not sure what specific answer this card's trying to deal with. There's Overlord, sure. A lot of turn 3 Overlords against us. Alright, untap and draw 8. All right, we're just gonna cast this. Obviously, we drew his last turn. Much happier. I think this is better than Smuggler Surprising though. So we can just main phase Smuggler Surprise next turn and get some lands. So let's do this. A little annoying, but sure. Here's a back street. And an Overlord. Okay. It's just Overlord's the format. I think we're going to get tired of Overlords in the next thing. Draw another freaking Glimpse the Core? Sure, that's fine. So, cast this. Look at the top 4. We find 1 land. That's a tilt. Land. That's a tap land, too. Oh, my God, man. We are running colder than ice. Alright. Yeah, that's awful. Play District. Top card's a land. Sure. So we also want to set up Calamity Overlord if possible. Terror the Peaks 2. We can like plot Trailblazer, Glimpse the Core next turn. This is tough. Yeah. I mean, they just like definitely have removal up, which is kind of why the Calamity is rough. Like, all right, one more setup turn, I guess. Okay. Take a hit. Yeah, the problem is, like, they just leave up interaction here. I don't see if we can ever win. So, let's get a mountain. And we have 5, 6, 7, 8, potentially 9 mana next turn. 8 mana next turn. Trailblazer, Hardcast, Overlord. Yeah, a Smuggler Sneak Hexproof is a big deal. What's up, Dan? Dan, playing any standard? Got any good advice for me? We're like 0-9 today, so let's cast Overlord. Attempting to kill this Overlord with our Blood Dragon Bolts. Draw a card. Hello? Opponent, are you there? It's me, Overlord. Resolves. Alright, deal 4. Draw a card. It's an Overlord. Bolt this. Play District. And say go. Top card is a... That's pretty good, actually. That's a combo kill next turn, folks. As Dan was saying in chat, you can pay the extra 1 to give Hexproof, and they can't stop your combo, which is kind of gas. So, here's a maze. Alright. And, they have 5 cards in hand. Probably guess that's Sunfall here, I would assume, right? Yeah, makes sense. Before their Overlord comes online. Alright, so we are going to kick our combo off. Overlord, Calamity, 20. This should just kill them. So let's go Smuggler's Surprise. So Hexproof, put the creatures in. Putting in Overlord and Calamity. That's better than Terror of the Peaks, right? Is Terror better or Overlord better? Overlord is ETB, deal 4, crew, make 2 tokens, deal 4, attack, deal 20 total. Oh, the Overlord's already attacking. Oh, okay. So, I mean, Terror of the Peaks works too, right? So we Terror Beaks Calamity, enter, deal 4, and then copy each terror sees the other terrors. Yeah, so put in these 2. This is like the old combo or whatever, so. Alright, so. Do this. Saddle up, partner. Yeah, Dan, send over a private, please. Attack. Make some terrors. And deal 5. And deal 5. And deal 5.
Game.
We did it!
Blouses.
This deck does seem a lot better against decks like this, where like these big domainy, like rampy decks just don't have interaction to deal with your combos, so it's kind of sick. We're gonna cut these terrible Obliterating Bolts and the Pyroclasm and the Torch to Tower. And we're gonna bring in Pick Your Poisons, Frillbacks. Maybe the T-Rex, I guess. I mean, Obliterating Bolt just seemed kind of bad. Whatever. Sure. Alright, try it again. Yeah. Okay. Not great, but fine. Got the old Armadillo. How does that fare against Arcbound Ravager? Probably pretty badly. Alright, so fire some archives. We draw Glimpse the Core.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix!
Damn.
Oh my god!
That's the card we're looking for. Turn 2 Glimpse every game. This deck is probably the nuts. Alright, so they have the Overlord. There's going to be a lot of this at Worlds. Do you have the Overlord on turn 3? Games feel night and day. They don't. Excellent. We draw another Overlord. So I'm just going to start nugging, I guess. Ship it. That's 1/5 of a life total. 4 more of those and the game is over. When I first started playing Magic, it was with the 7th edition starter kit. And the card Lava Axe both blew me and my friend Matt's minds. We were like, if you cast 4 of these, you just win. This is insane. You don't have to attack or anything. Like. Alright, now I find the Overlord turn late. Sure. It's fine. Draw Fountain Board. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it, right? Like. They're all staggered, so they're not bad against Sunfall. Obviously, hard cast 1 next turn. Lights out. Beans again. So that's the thing. They draw a bajillion. Ooh, Calyx. That's kind of cool. Whenever Calyx or an enchantment, ETBs put a counter on a creature. Whenever it or an enchanted creature you control deals combat damage to a player, make create tokens enchantment. So enchanted creature. It's kind of hard to pull off, I feel like, but sure. All right, well, we're gonna Overlord again and kill this thing.
Spawn more Overlords.
Okay. Now what, friend? Go ahead, Sunfall. Get lost. Sure. Man, are we going to explore onto an armadillo? That's awesome. Calyx again. Alright. Sure. We draw a land. Alright, so land, armadillo, explore. How about an 8/8? Reach Ward 3, broken. How about a 4th Overlord? Huh?
What can men do against such reckless...
Now, unfortunately, we're soft for Sunfall, but we still have an Overlord and an Overlord in the chamber. And a Fountain Port, too, so... I guess Fountain Port maps are pretty gas. Maybe I should have not even mapped, honestly. Alright, so make the thing, make the Overlord. They're obviously flushed with cards. Casting Overlord here walks into another Sunfall pretty badly. We can impend it and then just draw Fountain. We draw Fountain Port just to start. Let's just do that. Second token, draw a card. We draw an Obliterating Bolt. This card just looks heinously bad. Like, it's embarrassing. Let's go face again. And just fire up the Copperline Gorge as they go. 8 to 20. Double Beans is pretty tough. Beans is so good. Yeah, Binding, draw 2. Yeah, Beans is pretty ridiculous. Okay. $11 to 8. And again, like, this is what I was saying, where, like, I feel like the issue with all of these decks has been a lack of velocity. We're seeing that exact problem right now. Yeah, I just don't have anything. All right, game 3. And Beans is velocity. Just draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. Keep going, keep going. That game, we just, like, ran out of things to do and died. You know, which is definitely a big issue. You know, our only velocity is Trailblazer and Smuggler Surprise. That's really it. Which scares me a little bit. Chad just asked why we aren't playing Beans, and I said that I think all of these Japanese decks seem really poorly built, which is, I guess, uncommon. Like, the last Japanese tournament we covered, I guess it was like a huge, like, 500-person tournament. I don't know how big this tournament was, but I don't know. The decks just don't seem very good. Mulligan into a decent hand. Keep this, ship Calamity, and draw a land, please. Alright, so both players mulligan. We just draw a land. We have Overlord, obviously, which is great. We draw a district. Cool. District. Top card is a land. I think I should take it, honestly. I'm probably just going to go Trailblazer Plot into Hardcast Overlord. Like, Caver gets named on Overlord, most likely, or whatever. Avatar, Horror. Okay. Do they have the beans? They do. Luckily, we're, like, somewhat gassed up for a combo kill here, so... Alright, so let's fire in our plot. Pot to plot. If they have land Overlord... Like, any game you go beans and Overlord just seems so unfair. Like... Tap land. Ugh. Whew. Thank God for that.
We need to survive.
Alright. Do you blow up beans? No. We want to facilitate our own plan here. So, name Avatar, Trailblazer. You want to kill my Trailblazer response? Great. Add a mana. Cast an Overlord. And now we're ramping up into our Smuggler Surprise, which is great. Or you drew Terror of the Peaks too, so... They're going to get Lost Trailblazer, sure. More lands for me. What's up, Yagamot's Bargain Bin? It's a fun name. Pick your poison.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
Alright, so I guess we'll just frill back here and kill their beans. And just, like, keep setting up for next turn. Not playing Terror without a plan. We have a surprise to build up to also, so we'll just frill back. Do I want a district before or after I explore? Probably after, so let's pay green. And destroy this. And we'll just fire up a map. And we see like a land, please, here, honestly. Glimpse the core, ship it. Districts. And we're looking for Calamity or second Terror of the Peaks. End step double Terror of the Peaks is pretty good. They see each other, each untap and attack. Alright, I'm going to keep that. We can't use the hexproof part of it, but like they might just die. So that's cool. Name Angel. Play Rest in Peace. That does turn off... No, it does not, actually. So the mill 4 cards put into your hand among the milled cards. Templating is the same as Gyruda. That actually works through Rest in Peace, which is sweet. So I don't think Rest in Peace does anything against us. Sure. All right. Smuggler Surprise. Also, Beans plays well with Smuggler Surprise, too, because it fills your hand. Let's just say go here. All right, so they say go. It's 6 mana up and 3 cards in hand. If they have a binding, we double Terror of the Peaks. They take 10. We still kill them, right? I'm in. So. End step Smuggler Surprise. I guess I can have a... No, I can't have a counterspell either. Put him in. Nugia. Nugia. They have a binding. That costs 3 life, though. Oh, no, that's not a spell, right. We should draw Armadillo. I guess if they have... Yeah. So, like, casting it first is irrelevant because they have to kill spell. They kill terror. They have to kill the terror anyway, so... We won a game! We did it! We're on the board for the first time today. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Alright, so... This is fine. Thundering Falls. Interesting. Very interesting. Choose 1 Cavern Souls. Temur. We're playing the Temur Otter combo next, so that'd be cool if they were playing that. Just play a land as they go, I guess. Roxanne! Okay, they have a Mirrex. Somewhat uneventful start here to our game, but sure. Yes, the Otter combo with Enduring Courage is next. Let's draw 2 cards. Love it. So what are they playing? Interesting. Alright, so we're going to untap. Don't want a surprise for creatures. I guess I just do, right? I think I'm trying to draw some cards. Try and find Overlord. Something to do. Mill over lands and Trailblazer. Sure. Alright, that's fine. Plot Trailblazer. Play Commercial District. Scry into a Glimpse the Core to the bin. We have Roxanne next turn. They have a Roxanne of their own. What is this? Is this my freaking Shuffle Up and Play deck? That's fun if it is. We gotta kill this, obviously. We want to... yeah, I mean, I want to guess Roxanne, but I gotta kill this, so... We have access to... We're 1 mana short of doing that. Yeah, we'll just... kill this and say go, I guess. Rip does not stop Smugglers, because Smugglers says... Take a card from among the milled cards. So even though they're replaced in exile, you still get to take them. It's the same as Gyruda. All right, and then we'll just play. It's like Crack Passage, I think. And we'll set up for Roxanne next turn. Yeah, Mountain. Yeah, so you go. Okay, District. No land. Explosion again at draw 2. Man, their draw's pretty bad. Alright, so we draw Terror of the Peaks. I mean, we're just going to outlaw Roxanne. Add a mana. Forest. I should not put a land, actually, because I draw a District. Play Roxanne. Make a rock. Draw a card. 2 to you. Ballborn Tyrant. Alright. Sure. Obviously, sorcery speed, 4 mana divination, not very good. But, you know, as a buyout for a Wrath of God, not too bad. Meteor is a rock. Alright. Come on. Don't get fancy on me. Ancient Corner. This is just my shuffle up and play deck. This is my Frog Raccoon deck. That's fun. Nope, never mind, it's not. Invasion of Karsus. 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Okay, you got it, I guess. Vaultborn Tyrant, come on down. Right? We got, yeah, so Vaultborn Tyrant, just say go. This is not a new card. This is an old card. It's a battle. I don't know what's happening here. Backside, cast a spell, reflect some of those 2 damage to each opponent. I don't know what's going on, folks. I'm lost now. I'm lost in the weeds. I don't know what's going on. I think we're in good shape, but... Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. 4 damage, not enough to kill my thing. It does kill the battle, I guess. That's fair. So, now they're going to have a Refraction Elemental. Whenever you cast a spell, 2 damage to each opponent. Sure. We draw Calamity. Okay, so we can Calamity copy Vaultborn Tyrant. Attack for 100,000. This is Ward Pays You Life. Okay, so 6, 7, 8. We have 9 mana. Yeah, that works for me. Here's Calamity. Are they trying Doppelgang here? Oh no, they have a counterspell. I just named Avatar because, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh. I just like mindlessly chose Avatar because like, why would they have a counterspell in their deck? If there's like a ramp deck. Well, that's really embarrassing. I just lost the game for no reason. That's cool. Alright, yeah. That's really stupid. Kill this, attacking. We'll probably... I mean, how much Doppelgang kill us next turn? Ugh, that's really annoying. Alright, sure. Attack, say go. Probably just Doppelgang or something and kill us here. Honestly, 3 steps ahead plus Overlord's pretty sick.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Do love Cornucopia. Here's Roxanne again. Okay. I mean, you might still be like, okay, this game, kind of. They're going to shoot me, okay? And they can attack me for 9. And then I untap and, like, I guess I can't kill them with Terror of the Peaks and Roxanne. I can kill all their stuff, though. Yikes. Down to 6. Draw land. Alright, so We have 4, 8, 9, we have 10 mana. If I go Terror of the Peaks into Roxanne, I cannot kill both of their creatures. I can do so with just like Power Class and Obliterating Bolt, though. So Power Class and Bolt. And then probably Terror of the Peaks. Alright, sure. So Glasm. Oh, I have to Roxanne too. I'm an idiot. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So Roxanne. Roxanne. So kill this. Probably should guess Roxanne first, I guess, to draw a card. Draw second Terror of the Peaks. Yeah, I mean, obviously if they can find some way to... They have a doppelgang, we're just dead. But what are you going to do? They just doppelgang their meteorites and kill us. Doppelgang is for 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would kill us. Roller Crusher Ride. Okay. Roller Crusher Ride. I don't know what's going on here, folks. I hope to not play against Roller Crusher Ride in at Worlds, but in Limited. In Limited. Alright, my things are dead. I now have a Vaultborn Tyrant. Thoughts on Witchstalker's Frenzy instead of Bolts? That's expensive. Wow. So using the effect of this to double the damage, we just have Terror of the Peaks for days. I mean, we just terror, I guess, right? Alright, they've already burned all of their ill-timed explosions, hopefully, so we'll just say go. It is 12 to 8 life totals. We certainly died a lot of things, but what are you going to do? Man, they are using this Roller Crusher Ride. So double the damage again to kill my guys. Overlord. Yeah. Obliterating Bolt still looking really bad here. Invasion of what now? Invasion of Arca something. Just Mastermind's acquisition, search for a card inside or outside the game. They get Doppelgang. Well, that'll kill us. No way to stop that. Don't think so. They're at 10. 3, 5. Let them do it, chat says. Sure. So let them do it, chat. What do you think? It even doubles the damage of the ride, too. Opponent's having a great time. They are having the best time. We draw a land. Alright, well, alright. I'll let them do it. I'll let them do it. There you go. Control, enter. Have your fun. Battles for Delirium? I mean, I guess. Like... This seems fairly convoluted, but they got us. Each meteorite deals 4 damage, too, not 2. Alright, so Cornucopia. Draw a card. They're going to copy all their battles, too. Sure.
It's over. We lost again. Let it go and accept the truth that we is dumb. Dumb as hell.
Alright. Let's go here. We know what's going on here. They gotta resolve 4 invasions first. We're just gonna concede. Alright, so... Alright, let's go to game 2. That was a pretty embarrassing game. They're like just durled for like forever. We just like couldn't do anything to finish them off. I guess we're interested in... I mean, not Obliterating Bolt. That's for damn sure. Pick Your Poison seems fine. Frillback seems fine. T-Rex seems fine, too, honestly. Sure. I do a video of my trip to Disney? What do you mean, like a family video? We took pictures and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, that's my content. That's my family's content, not content, you know? I'll post a picture here or there, but...
What?
Hey, Toots. What's going on?
I was coming to see what you wanted for lunch.
This pizza's fine, I guess. You gotta eat it, right? This ad's not great, but we're gonna keep it, I guess.
I was saying I was gonna make cheese.
I mean, it's like 4-size pizza in the fridge, right? We gotta eat it, so...
See if you go already.
Sure, I'll eat whatever. Alright, Forest go. We're gonna passage for, I guess, a mountain, just say go. Set up for Trailblazer. Cassie had a great time, yeah. Here, we'll show one video, alright? Cassie having fun. Man, our opponents have had a lot of beans. A lot of beans. Albums. Here you go. Here is Cassian on the hammock. Aww. There you go. All right, there's your family content. If you're into that sort of thing. Okay? Throwbacks for days. We're going to fire up an Overlord, a Trailblazer here. Or probably just like hardcast throwback to kill the beans next turn, I guess. Please don't have Overlord. Ugh. This Beans Overlord draw is ridiculous. I mean... like... I guess we kill the... still kill the beans, sure. It's not like... 4 mana kill at beans is really bad, but we don't have any other plays, really, so... I think I could just cast the Terror. Just casting Terror is kind of bad, though. Alright, so... can only choose each thing once, unfortunately. If I could have done more, I would have gotten Trailblazer into play and killed this guy, too. Yeah, a lot of cards. Probably just Trailblazer Overlord next turn. Just draw a card, nug for some damage. I like how folks said that Duskmourn was not a powerful set. Like, Duskmourn's a really powerful set. The 5 Overlords alone. Like, if Duskmourn was just a 5-card set with the Overlords in it, you know, like... Alright, so they're gonna Ill-Timed Explosion. I doubt they'll discard here. They do, great. You know, like... Alright, so sure. Trying Paw Patch Formation and Brotherhood's End. We draw a Commercial District, so it's Trailblazer and cast, we could cast Terror of the Peaks and try and high roll. Let's do that. Let's just go Trailblazer and Terror of the Peaks, play Tapland. Try and, maximize ourselves a little bit here. Draw a card. Vaultborn Tyrant, sure. Play a District. Top card is a Armadillo. Ship that to the graveyard. Say go. How good is Destroy Evil in this metagame? Probably pretty good. 6 mana, 6 cards. Roller Crusher Ride. All right, so we get Roller Crusher Ride it again. We draw a Smuggler Surprise too. It's so rough. All right. Are we scared of counter spells? End step surprising in a Vaultborn Tyrant and Overlord's really good. Obviously, maybe we just do it now while we're tapped out. Oh, Roller Crusher Ride. If they brought in like a Negate or a Stroke or whatever, it's just so bad. I could just untap and cast the thing, but alright, I'll just say go. Yeah, they have sweepers and stuff. Taking a ride on the Roller Crusher. They're gonna cast Explosion again. Okay. They 100% have a counterspell here, but sure. No.
Inconceivable!
Alright. Sure. Nugya. Gain life. Draw cards. Calamity.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Wow. Really? They didn't stroke the end step smuggler surprise? Okay, I guess. We'll attack. We'll Nugya. Oh, duh, right. It's a... Right. Smuggler's Prize costs 1 mana. You can't. Right.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Alright, so that dies. They go to 6. They go... Right. In my mind, I was thinking about negate. So, like, that sure. Makes sense. The card they actually have is not the card that I thought they had. So... Lights out. Vaultborn Tyrant going coast to coast. We got 1 Cavern of Souls in the list. Seems light to me.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I am very afraid. What is going on? Hello, opponent. What do you got, friend? Doing some doppelgang math. All right, so their Overlord deals 8. But I have Calamity for Tyrant. Oh, we're doing it, folks. Calamity. Ah, where are you going? I wasn't done with you. We let them do their thing. Whatever. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. You can scoop wherever you want. It's not a problem. I'm not upset. It's okay. It's higher inflection to show what I mean it. Alright, got Glimpse the Core. We got Frill back again. Are there any other, like, that sucks. Oh, whatever, sure. Any other, Reclamation Stage effects? Got the Glimpse. It's the nuts. They got a Cornucopia. That's dead. And awkward lands, but sure. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter's cool. Love a good Stone Rain, folks. What can I say? Can't help myself. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Sure. So the question is, the real question that everyone wants to know is, how much is the Everywhere token? What is an Everywhere token worth? Playing Terror here seems kind of sketchy. It's just gonna die, but I guess it's like fine. Play Terror, I can't play Overlord though. Oh, the Landscapers are here. Fuck, I didn't call them. Okay. $3? Folks, MTG Finance, buy all of them. Buy every single one. Alright? Alright. What do I do here? I guess we'll just cast Terror of the Peaks. I kind of hate it, but whatever. This is financial advice. Buy them all. I haven't bought any yet, so this is probably bad advice. I should take my own advice and buy them, but I haven't done it yet. But do you need a real token? No. But people, the Fable token's like $8, you know? Overlord number 2?
Oh,
I can't cast it, my tap lands. No. No, tap lands. I should buy them, honestly. I'm gonna cool stuff right now and buy them. All right. All right. Well, that's kind of cool, actually. We got him with the impending. So let's hit that. Play districts. Pick your poison. Glimpse the core is gone. Each opponent sacrifices an enchantment. Say go. 3 cards in hand. They got 7 mana. Calamity and Terror of the Peaks wins the game next turn. They play Vaultborn Tyrant. That is not good enough, friends. That is not good enough. Oh, okay. We got a W there, folks. All right, cool. All right, so looking at our stats, so far the theme of these decks in this Japanese tournament is cool ideas, pretty bad execution. Other deck that feels like it has a lot of cool things going on, but the list seems pretty bad, honestly. 4 Obliterating Bolt is just like unconscionable. Only 2 Overlord of the Haunt Woods. Feel like Bean should go in here somewhere, maybe. I don't really know. But this is a cool deck. You know, similar to how it was pre-Duskmourn. It does do very well against like the domain decks and the ramp decks because you just have this combo and they kind of ramp and draw cards and you just like play your stupid thing and kill them, you know, which is kind of cool. And it obviously can hang with the aggro decks too with all their removal spells. But yeah, the list needs to be tightened up considerably, I think. But cool deck, honestly. So definitely cool. And we got more to play on stream. You folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Peace.